Hello and welcome to Stuff and Things and our feature, How Many Credits? A feature where we play a classic arcade game and see how many credits it takes to beat it. Today we're going to be taking a look at Rail Chase.
This is it! The jewels of Galamua!
Let's get out of here!
And away we go. So, Rail Chase, a classic Sega on-rail shooter, quite literally on rails at that.
Hey, hey, hey!
Uses the Sega Y board. The Sega games that used that board were Galaxy Force games, Power Drift, G-Lock, Strike Fighter, and obviously Rail Chase. Quite a unique graphic style. Uses the scaler, super scaler system that Sega made famous with games like Outrun and Afterburner, where you're essentially taking 2D sprites, filling the screen with them and scaling them and rotating them and zooming in and out to give that pseudo 3D look to a game. You can see in this one it is quite effective. So Rail Chase came out in 1991, developed by AM3. AM3 would later go on to develop games like Star Wars Arcade, Jurassic Park, On-Rail Shooter, and Sega Rally Championship. This is one of the first games AM3 did when Sega made that studio. I remember playing this as a teenager during summer holidays, going to the arcades at various seaside holidays, probably about in 92, 93 when I played this. I did complete it at the time, obviously not in one credit. I don't know how many credits it took to do, or even how much a credit was back then. It's possibly 20p or 50p a credit. The arcade machine itself used a joystick, so you move the cursor around with the joystick, so it didn't have a light gun like you might think. But it did have a hydraulic seat which kind of bounced up and down a bit, like a minecart when you were going through the levels, which was part of its charm, I thought. And also there was very little like it at the time. I mean, you're coming off the back of things like Operation Wolf, which was out a couple of years earlier, but this was obviously predates House of the Dead and all that kind of stuff, so like I say, it was quite unique in the day. So you haven't actually got a health bar in this. What you've got is that minecart at the top there, which is the boss. The closer the boss gets to you, the less life you've got. And you can also see at the bottom there that the minecart you're in is actually getting more and more beat up as time goes on as well. And well, we're getting close to losing it. Let's concentrate a bit. And there we go. First boss done. Now we're on to the next level. Pick up some life. So the plan is to play a few of these rail shooters. Oh, there we go, we've lost our first credit already. Oh, I didn't reset the count there, so yeah, we are on to credit number 2 now, as the counter says. So yeah, plan to play a few of these rail shooters, make a series of it. There was a sequel to this, Rail Trace 2. I believe it used polygons. Don't know if it was a System 2 board or whatever, but we may look at that one. Definitely probably end up looking at House of the Dead and that series. So running this on RetroArch on the PC at the moment, using a MAME emulator within RetroArch. Seems to be running quite well. I haven't been using RetroArch that long. I remember it being a bear to set up, and I've just left it for a while, so just come back to it recently. Got it up and running now. So I think this game originally had 4 levels, if I remember rightly. So it's not the longest of games. Probably takes about 15-20 minutes all in all to finish. Be interesting to see if anybody remembers this game from back in the day. If you comment below, let me know if you ever played it, which arcade you saw it at. Like say, I'm in the UK here, I think. I can't remember if it was in Wales or Scarborough when I played this, but it was some seaside arcade in either Wales or Scarborough. This is very Panzer Dragoon. So, deciding which path to take there to avoid the spikes. Oh, nope. Mistake there. To the final boss fight now. No more enemies. And that looks like our second credit done, so now on to credit number 3. Reaching about credit per level here by the looks of it. Him down. Like I say, there was a sequel to this. I didn't play it, I never saw it in the arcades. It's polygonal rather than sprite based. I believe the choices that you make of the directions have a little bit more impact to the level design rather than just a short little diversion, and so that adds a little bit more replayability, I guess. cars. So I guess this was influenced heavily by Indiana Jones, the minecart ride in Temple of Doom, I think it was, wasn't it? I believe there was also an arcade game of Indiana Jones which had the rail chase sequence in it as well. Never played that though. South. Can't get much of it. I fear we'll be using up another credit before too long.
Hey, hey, hey!
Yep. There we go. On to credit number 4. Oh, there was life there as well. Typical.
Hey, hey, hey! Look out! Behind you!
It's quite tricky to finesse the analog stick on this. It does have a tendency to swing quite wildly when you're in. Just got to alternate between actually hitting the boss and hitting those boulders he's firing at you. There we go, level 3, done. So, if my memory is correct, then this is probably the last level. Must say I'm still having a lot of fun playing this. It does take me back quite a bit.
Hey, hey, hey!
I wasn't a huge arcade game player growing up. I did like pinball machines. I played those quite a bit in the local arcades that we used to go to.
Look out! Behind us!
Played a bit of Street Fighter and what have you. Ah, okay. This stuff goes along the ground. Credit number 4 down. On to number 5. think you can see where it would probably be a lot more beneficial to play this 2-player, which is how I did in fact complete back in the day. You one of my mates. So obviously you've got someone taking care of the planes while the other person's looking after the ground troops, or in this case focusing on the missiles while the other one's taking out the boss. I think we're at the end now. Fourth boss down. Is that the end? Yep, it looks like it. So there you have it. Rail Chase beaten in 5 credits. So, thank you for watching. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a few more of these Rail Chase on rail shooters in this segment going forward. Let me know in the comments of any ones that you may want to look at, and I'll see if we can get them up and running. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye on the channel for other retro gaming stuff. I'm going to be starting a Legend of Zelda Link to the Past playthrough in our Beat the Classics segment, so keep an eye out for that over the coming days. But like I say, I'm Craig, and you've been watching How Many Credits on Stuff and Things and That. Thanks for watching. Bye.